What's up, fam? Coach Cam. We're back again. Upper body workout this time. Same exercise selection. I really like this routine, so I'm sticking with it. Making progress every workout. Some exercises are harder than others, but overall, most things are making progress. Got some exciting news. So, my truck at the fire station, my officer is kind of putting me in charge of coming up with the fitness routine for us to do together in this next few months, if you will. So I will put that together. Definitely qualified to do so. So I hopefully this should go well. I'm planning on us doing a workout really similar to what I'm doing here in my videos. So it looks like we're probably going to train with weights one time out of our cycle of work. So within a 9-day period, we'll train once with weights and another day with quote cardio, which I'm going to try to push for us to do the Stairmaster because that would have the most application to being a firefighter. If you can go upstairs and your muscles and movement patterns more efficient doing that, it'll be easier for you, especially if you can replicate, like the actual weight that you would be wearing as a firefighter going upstairs. So that would be helpful too. But hopefully I can get us in here doing upper body days, lower body days, stuff like that, and teach them that it's about making progress over time. I don't care how many sets you did, how long your workout was, you want the workout to be very challenging on your muscles. And if you do that, your workout will be shorter. It just will. You can't keep hammering your back over and over and over when you already crushed it in a couple exercises or a couple sets. So it's really important to dial in the intensity, i.e. the effort that you're training with, and then let the volume be as low as necessary for you. And as a natural lifter, you want the lowest possible volumes along with the highest possible stimulus because you don't have unlimited recovery resources. You don't have any anabolics helping you recover. All you have is sleep and protein. So you're at a disadvantage compared to those guys. So you actually have to let your body do the recovering, which when you train very hard, it will take multiple days. So if I, the next day after this workout, went to train legs, even though I didn't touch my legs in this workout, my leg exercises would suffer. I would not be able to hit the same weight for the same time and reps that I normally do because fatigue affects your whole body, not just the local muscles. So you could go do a sprint workout and, find a hill and sprint up a hill, and you might say, wow, I only worked my lower body. But you're exhausted and you go to the gym and go try to do pull-ups or bench press and you realize, wow, I'm exhausted. I can't hit what I should be able to hit. That's because fatigue affects your entire body, not just the muscles you used, which explains my split being upper lower with 5 to 7 days in between. So that's kind of the way you should think about recovery in a nutshell. And also training is systemic, so you want to try to train a lot of muscles at once if possible so that you can create a larger anabolic effect across your entire body. So that's why I have several exercises here for upper body. I used to just do a couple of them, a couple compound lifts, but I've found that I can handle doing some of the simpler exercises as well, such as this, bicep curls. And most of the time, those make progress as well. And even if they didn't, it's okay in a sense because I still did a compound pulling or pressing movement that did make progress. So it's all about how you structure it and what you want. But at the end of the day, you want to be seeing progress. If you're lifting the same weights for the same reps and same time under load for 3 months, something's wrong. Either you're not recovering. There's really only three problems you could be having with your training. One is you're not training hard enough to stimulate adaptations. That could be an issue for you, likely not if you're an experienced lifter. The second problem could be that you are doing too much in the session, too many sets. Whether it's for one muscle group or throughout the entire workout, you could be doing too many sets, which is going to hamper your recovery, right? Say if you did 5 sets, it takes you 2 days to recover. If you did 10 sets, it might take you 4 days to recover. So, and if you train sooner than that, you'll notice the fatigue is still there. So you could be doing too many sets. That's the second reason. And it ties right in with the third reason, which is you're not resting enough between sessions. So if you think you only want to rest one day or you want to train twice a day, you can train twice a day, but guess what? It's not going to be very hard, right? Because you're not recovered enough to train that hard that soon. If you live on planet Earth, right? If you're a human being, your body is not recovered enough to train all out in only a matter of hours. So you're not training hard enough probably to get the most stimulus you could. So I prefer to train as hard as possible, and then I am allowed and I've somewhat kind of earned the ability to rest as long as needed as well, which you start with training by resting little and you push it out slowly. What do I mean? You start by resting 2 or 3 days between workouts, and then as you realize I can't do that, you bump it up to 4 days, maybe 5 days. It's up to you. I'm not telling you a specific number of days that's going to work for every single person. You have to experience it and experiment with yourself. However, I think it's okay to err on the side of more days. If I waited 10 days between workouts, but every time I made progress, how is that wrong? How are you going to tell me that I should have trained sooner? What if I was busy all week? What if I work multiple jobs and I couldn't get in the gym? But when I did, I made progress. You should still be happy for me, and I would be happy for myself because I get to update my training log and say that I made progress. So at the end of the day, that's what's going to make or break your gains. It's not little tweaks and little exercises and having your biceps in a lengthened position and your shoulders trained like this and your pecs in a lengthened position. It's none of that. It's pick exercises that target the muscles directly that are effective and then progress over time. If you're not progressing over time, maybe you're doing too many sets. If you're doing a second set, you're kind of asking yourself to PR a second time, right? Think about that. Your body's not going to PR in 3 minutes from what it did 3 minutes ago. So just do it your best the first time.